So you're saying the frame of this is actually a Vette?
Well, the actual the torque tube and all that shit is.
Okay, up in the rear.
Transaxle. The whole frame's handmade. It's actual wheelbase of a Corvette. The rear end's been narrowed 2.5 inches on each side.
Okay.
Then on this rear end right here, this is actually the passenger side fender welded in right here. And then we took two side skirts, plastic welded them together, flared it out to make the flare of the tongue, sectioned the rear bumper and put it back together.
Nice. What made you decide to do this?
Well, a guy that originally built it, it's kind of a shit box, but I drove in it and he let me drive it one day and I was like, dude, I gotta have this car. So he sold it to me and I had it a week and blew it up. And,
how much did you buy it for?
It was 11 grand. It had a P1 SC Pro Charger on it, had a mild cam in it, it was just stock LS1.
Yeah.
And when I blew it up, I started taking it apart. I was just gonna put another motor in it. And then I just got a little carried away and I tore the entire car down and built a whole new frame underneath it, stretched the car and just kind of redefined it. I actually should have just bought a Civic and did it myself, but oh well, shit happened.
That's awesome.
We bought the LSX 454, tore it apart.
Was it the actual LSX block?
Yep, it's the LSX. You can look on the head, the block, it's all stamped into it in the front. Bought it, tore it apart, put a bigger cam in it, which was, I don't know, we just did it.
I don't know, we just did it.
We put ARP head studs, give it a little bit more locking power. Nitrous outlet, built the intake manifold. It's an 800 4-stage shot.
Holy shit.
It's a little overkill, but
yeah,
we went for it. ATI sponsored it. We got a Pro Charger on the way, an F1R. Got the intercooler.
Because all that nitrous wasn't enough.
Yeah. So we're almost there. You know, we're hoping to. McLeod built a clutch for it. It's a 2,000 horsepower clutch. I sent the transaxle off to Mitchell's Transmission. He built it to withstand 3,000 horsepower. And the list goes on, man. There's just so much. It's unbelievable.
That's cool. Have you had on the engine dyno?
Not yet. We haven't even started it yet. So, I mean, we could start it and blow up.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
So what do you plan on doing with it? Drag racing, car shows, cruising?
I'm building it for everything. You know, an all-around car. Throw some slicks on it. We'll go drag racing. The suspension, we're doing a lot of stuff with the suspension to get it handled good. So we can do autocross, time attack events.
Nice.
We came up with a new setup. We got a hydraulic handbrake in it that doubles as a parking brake as well. And we're going to do drift events in it too. You know, so next year when we hit the course, we're going to do everything.
You're literally going to do everything.
Yep, and take a towel out and clean it up, go over there and win the car show.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's really clean. Everything's spotless. That's a cool setup.
So we're thinking once everything's done, I'll be right at 2,000 pounds of me in it. So
everything in there.
You know, I'm hoping I'm making more power. That's what the plan is in the car weight.
How much power do you hope to make?
With the nitrous, probably about 2,200.
Woo! Shit.
Yeah. Is
that on a 6-speed?
Yeah. The engine alone right now makes 800 plus without nitrous.
Yeah. That's a serious motor. It's quite the project. When do you hope to have it done?
We're looking at around Christmas, you know, running it. Next year we're going to debut it at SEMA.
Nice.
And go from there. Hit every track we can.
When did you start doing this?
9 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So be about a year project?
Yeah, about a year.